What's up, guys? Today we're looking at the Hot Toys Suicide Squad Batman figure. It's an exclusive figure. It's only being sold through Sideshow collectibles and stuff like that, or you can get it through Hong Kong as a toy fair exclusive or whatever. So let's look at the front, continuing the tradition of really amazing Suicide Squad box art for their line here. I really like it. It's awesome. It shows you all the different facial positions you can have Batman in. It's really cool. That's the picture of the actual figure, too. It's not of Ben Affleck or anything like that. So, some really nice artwork there. And then just says what it is there. Got your credits on the back and your choking hazards and all that stuff there. Same thing there. Little bat logo there. Bottom there. And let's see, how's this one coming off here? Alright. So, it's another one of these awesome, open the box in the front. I really like these boxes. I really wish they would do this for all their figures, but they probably can't just because it's probably all dependent on, what accessories and stuff comes with the figure, so. But, man, look at all that stuff. There he is. All right, we'll get him out, and we'll take a look at him. And all right, guys, here's a look at all the accessories you get with Batman. A lot. And I'm pretty positive that most of this stuff came with the Batman v Superman versions apart from this exclusive kind of faceplate right here, which is from the scene in Suicide Squad. Where he is trying to save Harley from the water. So you do get this, but you also get this with the Sideshow exclusive Deadshot, which I have. So I'll have two of these basically. So, but I think I will put this on this figure right here. And that's pretty cool. So, getting right into it, you get a couple face plates. Let me move this light a little bit. You get this kind of angry one here. And then you get this sort of your mouth is kind of open a little. Maybe you're in the middle of talking something. I don't know what the point of this one is, but you get it. And then you get a couple of eyes, sets of eyes here. Kind of looking up. And then this is where he's kind of looking off to the side here. Let me move the camera a little bit. Yep. And then you get the tool to get those things out. I believe this is what happens is you put this right here, you get the faceplate. It slides up under here, and you just yank it out. And then to get the faceplates out, you just pop them out right here. You're up into there, and you just boop, pop it out like that. So, of course, you get an extra pair of pegs for the hands. You get the grenade launcher that he uses in Batman v Superman, both to shoot kryptonite at his face and also to shoot kryptonite at Doomsday. A lot of great detail on it, though. A lot of the metal hooks right there, too. That's really sweet. I believe this comes out. Yep, that comes out. And does this come out? Nope. Alright, there's that. And then you get the grapnel gun. Looking great. Loving the wood texture on the handle here. Really great stuff. And then you get a bunch of different things to plug in. So you got that one where it's shooting out like that. And you got this one, which is really sweet. This is my favorite, which I probably would use. It looks like mid-flight kind of, which I think is cool. Then you get one like this where it's ready to go, where it's he hasn't used it yet. You get two of those. And then you get one where it's just opening. So you get it in a bunch of different phases of shooting the grapnel gun, which I think is really sweet. Which they never did that with any of the Nolan Batman stuff. So I think that's really sweet. And then you get this. The thing he punches the wall with, and he threatens Lex Luthor with. Although, I think in the Batman v Superman one, it's orange, like it's hot. I'll have to look at it later. But I think I'm pretty sure it's like the hot sort of look to it. Then you get 4 Batarangs. They're all the same. All the same. Well, pretty sweet. Then you get 2 grenades. You get this one that's not been used. Really cool. And then you get the one that's kind of open, which I don't think came with any other figure, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't. And you can, basically like put this in Superman's hand, like when he catches it in the movie, in Batman v Superman, he's holding it and the kryptonite comes out, which is sweet. It's a nice little addition. I like they're starting to put accessories for different figures in there. Like they're assuming that you bought them, which I think is cool because I get them all. So I get all the DC ones at least. So you get hands, you get a grippy hand like this. I don't know what this is for really. Oh no, this is for the. This is for this thing here, the burn Lex Luthor thing. Let's try to put it in there. Watch me as I clumsily put this in here. There you go. That's for that. That's really cool. Believe this is, I don't know. I think this is probably just for like the grab the gun or one of the other guns. This is his handout sort of thing. You get 2 of those. You get a left hand and a right hand like that. And then you get another grippy like gun hand here. Yeah, you get 2 gun hands, 2 like wide open hands like this. And then you get 2 Batarang hands. Right here like this. You can shove a Batarang in this bad boy. It's like that. Real sweet. And then you get this base, which is completely different than the first version of the figure. Obviously, it's a Suicide Squad Batman. And then it has a cool, like, Gotham City, like, sewer thing on there. Sewer lid, sewer cap. What are they called? Sewer grate? There we go. And then you get this flight stand where you can put them in the flying poses. And they're pretty much like Iron Man figures where they can bend and stuff like that. It's definitely better than the one they put in with Doctor Strange because that one was kind of stationary, just a plastic kind of clear bar. So I definitely like that one better. So, all right, guys, we'll come back. I'll have the figure out and we'll take a look at them. All right, guys, here's a look at Batman out of the box, and what can you say? He looks awesome. Batfleck is definitely my favorite version of Batman. I definitely think he's really awesome, but definitely with the suit is definitely the best on film, and definitely in figure form. It's definitely the best in figure form, especially in Hot Toys figure form. Kudos to Hot Toys. They did a very good job in these figures. They did a decent job on the first version. But I will say, however, I think this one is a bit better than the first one, and they made some improvements that I have my Batman v Superman version of Batman down here too. I'm gonna show you directly like what kind of the difference is. The not so subtle difference obviously is the cape, which I do like the cape a lot better. The cape on the first version is not great. It feels kind of flimsy and just like a thin piece of plastic or like a thin piece of material. This is way better. It definitely feels more robust. It definitely feels more leather-like. Definitely the fabric is a lot better. And I'm wondering if that's because there's wires in this cape, and it looks great. Like I think they should have just did that again. And you can see like right here, there's still the dirt on the cape too. So they didn't get rid of any of that either. So it's just like kind of wondering why they didn't just do that in the first place. But maybe they didn't see a need. I don't know, because like he did. Remember when like in Batman v Superman he goes flying through the window before he's in the warehouse scene, the famous warehouse scene. So it's just like, why wouldn't they just put a wire in the cape in the first place? So, man, what else? They definitely fixed a few issues, especially with the suit and with the cowl thing. I don't know if you guys remember I'll tell you, when the Batman v Superman version came out, there were some guys on YouTube and in some forums who had said this part of the cowl was way too close to the top of the bat symbol. And So the guys were like kind of fixing it and moving, kind of fiddling with the suit and stuff like that. Stuff that you think they would have figured out in production. They have fixed it in this version. Also, it's very, very, very subtle. One of my biggest issues with the Batman v Superman version is it didn't look gray enough. It looked too dark. Like, it just looked too dark from what they had on film. Yes, there are a couple scenes where it looks kind of that dark, but I think for the most part, and the important scenes that you really remember from Batman v Superman, it was a lot grayer than the version they had. This one, it has lighter bits of gray. Like, they almost did like a metallic sort of gray wash to it. Like a lighter gray, almost like a silver kind of wash to it. It looks better. It's very, very subtle though, but it definitely does look better in comparison to the Batman v Superman figure. And I do have it, and I just checked it, and I'm very excited because I thought it looked a little bit grayer, like they fixed the issue. Because when I was going to order this, I was like, well, they didn't really fix the suit. It didn't look like they fixed the suit in the pictures, but I think they did. Also, the suit itself doesn't feel plasticky like that one does. You know, if you have that version, you'll know what I'm talking about. If the suit feels kind of plasticky, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's not soft. It's not like, it doesn't feel like a soft kind of pliable material. You feel like you can move around. Like, you can definitely move it around, but it feels it's a bit hard. It's a bit harder too. This is a bit softer. Actually, this is a lot softer now that I touch it. So they definitely make some improvements to the suit, and I'm going to go ahead and show you right now. So as I was saying, in the first version of the Batman v Superman version, this part of the bat symbol here, the very tip, was obstructed by this part of the cowl. But also this part of the cowl, I'm going to go ahead and bring it down. Fuck it. As you can see, like, okay, on the right, put his arm down, sorry. So on the right is the Batman v Superman version. You can see like how it's a lot closer to that part of the top of the cowl there. So it comes down way too far. This one it looks like they kind of melted the plastic and peeled it back. Now I don't know if it's just to hold the cape on, but it definitely fixes that issue, which I think is really important. And again, I hope you guys can see it, especially this is a 4K camera. They definitely fixed the color of that suit. Look at the difference. That's okay, maybe not so subtle. It's a big difference. Like, wow. So this is the Suicide Squad version, the exclusive version. The one you can only get a sideshow. This is the Batman v Superman, the normal version, like the whatever, just Batman v Superman version of Batman. Yeah, it's a lot different. Well, good lord, I didn't really see that. I put it next to each other. Yeah, they definitely fixed the suit color in this one. Wow. That looks great. He also, like, he looks bulkier in the shoulders. Okay, so as you can see, and man, putting them right next to each other, man. So it definitely looks a lot grayer in my opinion. This one is definitely a lot more gray, but they really like highlighted it. It seems like I said, it looks like they did a silver kind of metallic paint sort of wash over it, which, you know, they kind of did here, but I don't know if this one might have took the paint better because this is definitely a different sort of material. It's softer. This is a lot more like almost leathery and kind of plasticky and like more shiny. It's more shiny. And you'll remember Ben Affleck's suit in Batman v Superman is not shiny at all. It's definitely more like, what was awesome about it was it's more like the comics where it's more like material, like a fiber material, a carbon fiber or something like that. So as you can see, he also looks a bit bulkier in the shoulder area too. Sorry, I'm covering it. The shoulder area too. And up in the chest area too. He looks a lot more bulky. Man, it definitely looks a lot more like, it looks better in my opinion. Wow. And you can see one thing to help you notice the difference in color in this one is look at how much easier it is to see the emblem on this one than it is this one. Wow. Just a huge difference. I did not think, I'm blown away. Like, I didn't think it was going to be this big of a difference. I thought it was just maybe a repack. I thought maybe they would fix a few things. Wow. You know, and another thing is, I had the arm kind of at an angle here, but one thing you'll notice, another issue of this one was the here where you had like a bunch of like it was all bunched up. The suit was. I never fixed it. Another issue, and especially like down here too, on the knees too, which I'll show you. Down on the knees too. You can see how it's bunched up here, and I never bothered to like take the boots off and like yank it down and then glue it like other people were. People were having to pull the suit down to make it tighter and glue it around the wrist to make it, you know, a lot more tighter. They fixed that on this issue, on this one too. That does not have this issue at all. At all. Like I'm just like, cause look at the bottom of the legs here. Look at that. Look at the difference. Did not touch either one of these. Like now, it's all bunched up here and not there. See, look at that. I mean, look at the difference. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in so you can really see the suit difference here. I really hope that's coming across because like it's in life, in IRL in front of me, like it definitely looks different. Yeah, you can definitely see the difference. Wow. They fixed that too. Also, it looks like the belt looks a little different. Like there's a little bit more gold on this one too. And they've really fixed a lot. Man. This one still has like a different, a more subtle sort of a gray, like I said, like a gray wash in the paint. But man, this one is way better. And I'm wondering, again, if it's because the suit material is way softer on this one. It's different. And it feels tighter. The suit definitely feels tighter. Not as loose. This one's like loose and stuff like that. Man, huge difference. I cannot believe it. I also think he's a little taller too. Let me make sure like I have him standing straight up. Yeah. He's standing straight up. Now if you see, yeah, the Suicide Squad version looks a little bit taller. They're both standing straight up too. Man, this Suicide Squad. And then you can really see the difference in the bulk in the body on the Suicide Squad one. Man, this one's way better. I can't believe how much better it is. Man. Wow. All right. So there's the differences. Like, I hope you guys can see. Like, I did not think, again, they were going to be this glaring and this. Wow. This is incredible. He has some ab crunch. Not really. A little stiff in the abs. He's got a little, just a tiny little bit though. So the arms like going out here, looks like that. It's pretty sweet. Like that. Go forward like that. Kick in. Go far like that. Pretty good. Like that. Good. He's got a good split because like this figure is really flexible and the suit's very flexible, so wow. Alright. Does he have a bicep swivel? Oh yeah, bicep swivel here. Sorry about that. Pretty good. Alright guys, come back. Give me the final verdict on this guy. Alright guys, here's a look at Batman in a pose with the flared out cape and all that good stuff. I gotta say, this figure's a lot better. It's awesome. Like, I can't believe how much better it is than the Batman v Superman version. It's almost a bummer. Like, they should have done like a wide release for this figure or something, or they should have spent a little more time engineering the other one. Like, it's so much better. I mean, the other one's not a piece of garbage, obviously, but this one is like the ultimate Batman v Superman Batman figure. I consider it. It's better. Like, just the suit's a lot better. It's a lighter, which I didn't think they would do, but they did. The cape is way better. You get all the same amazing accessories. You can put them in like a flying pose because you have like the new flare cape and the new base that has a flying base on it. So it's awesome. I'm really happy I bought it. I kind of balked on it. Like, I almost didn't think it would be worth it because I already have the Batman from Batman v Superman. And I swear to God, the pictures and the promo pictures did not look good. They did not look this good. So I'm actually surprised, pleasantly surprised. I'm very happy. I think it's a bummer for people who already bought the Batman v Superman figure, because like how much better this one is, like as far as like accuracy wise. Like I don't think you should feel too depressed, because the other one's still pretty. It's still pretty awesome. But you know, I think if you can get your hands on this, and provided you're a huge fan of the DC Extended Universe and a huge fan of Ben Affleck's Batman like I am, I think you should definitely try to acquire it. I know it's sold out at Sideshow, but you might be able to still get it on eBay, albeit for like, a premium price, like probably like $350, something like that. But you could always probably sell your old. You could probably sell your old Batman v Superman Batman for a decent price to kind of cover the difference, probably. So, my suggestion would be to do that if you can. And if you have a Sideshow pre-order, keep it. Don't cancel it. Congratulations, you're getting the best version of Ben Affleck's Batman and Batman v Superman, that is. So, yeah, if you can get your hands on this figure, I'd say get him. He's great, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and give this figure 5 stars out of 5. I think I'm very impressed with this figure. I love all the accessories. It's the ultimate Batman v Superman / Suicide Squad Batman figure. Definitely pick it up if you can. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Give me a like if you like this video. Subscribe down below if you want to see more of my reviews. And I want to thank all my current subscribers, all my viewers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying our reviews. I love doing them, and happy collecting.